Hello, everyone, and welcome to You Are the Client, We Make the Stickers. I am Sean Morley, and I am joined this evening by... I'm Kim.
Yeah, you're joined by me. I'm Kim. Hi.
And Emma.
And Emma, hello.
Before we go any further, can I check with the people who are present? Can you hear all three of us? Are we coming through okay? And now we
Hello,
wait.
hello. I'm talking now. Good. Is there any like weird hissing? I've got weird hissing, but I think that's just this thing.
I think we can hear either Emma's fan or a car outside, but I
You
don't
can
think that...
probably hear my fan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say.
But I think if we imagine that that's like a river or something, or a free-flowing gully of water, it creates a nice pastoral vision.
I think it's the white-hot heat of creativity. We push our technology hard as designers, so just apologies, but...
It's creativity, water, and a processor literally melting down.
There's just the sound your brain makes if you think hard enough.
Yeah. This evening, we invite you all to be our clients in an endless Sisyphean journey of design hell. Connected to the stream is Emma's... Is it an iPad?
It is an iPad, yes, running Procreate.
Where designs are being made live, even as we speak, even before you could even see it. Designing was already happening. We are going to be, I say we, Emma is going to be the work-bearing pack mule of the evening, turning you, the client, you collective noun, the client, your ideas into real designs that I am honored to say we will just delete at the end of the stream. Do not get your hopes up. But it will allow us to imagine a product that one day, again, won't exist. Nothing will exist.
I mean, if they're good enough,
Yeah.
who can say? I have an Etsy, so...
Yeah,
Okay.
And the background to this is we promised stickers as part of a stream goal. Realized we don't actually have any good ideas for what stickers are. So we thought we'd do this, but I don't think this is going to result in anything good. But then in doing so, yeah, it will be good. So maybe we'll even leave it up to our supporters if they want those stickers or not.
What if people can vote to rescue one design from the bin?
Yep.
Wouldn't that create a sense of ownership in a potential consumer base?
Let's just see how these stickers turn out, eh?
Yeah, that's why I thought start light and breezy with everything tonight will be destroyed. And then if things improve from that state of ephemera, then we're golden.
Speaking of things that will be destroyed, shall we talk about the fun constraint that we have this evening that people should maybe be aware of?
Oh God, what's the fun constraint? Is it just Emma's technical ability?
Yeah, no, the other one.
Which of the many constraints are you referring to?
Yes. Should I talk about the constraint?
Yeah.
The constraint is that my laptop needs a new logic board. And what that means is at present, it won't charge while I'm using it, which, as you can imagine, it's a fun way of forcing me to log off when I work for too long. But as we're aware that my fans are spinning at their fastest, at some point I may simply disappear, but I will have warning. So I will let you know when my battery is dropping to about 10%. Currently we're on a healthy 87%. So
what was that, 87%?
87%, yeah.
Okay, I'll just try and keep a running tally of where we're at with that. So anyone could see at a glance.
You should start your laptop on full charge in the morning, and when it runs out, you should get to go home.
Right? I mean, this is partly why I haven't yet fixed it, because it's actually not yet proven to be enough of a crisis for me to...
So, with that in mind, should we encourage our clients to begin creating briefs for us? If any of you put into the chat exclamation mark idea followed by your idea for a sticker, those should all be harvested into a list that I can look at locally. Oh, Harry's asked, can we confirm if Kim and Sean are on mains power? Yep, I'm connected to 2 separate walls plugs across 2 extension leads. What about you, Kim?
Yep, I'm also on mains power.
Yeah, how many plugs?
Just the one.
Just
in fact,
one plug
everything's running off my Apple Studio display, so technically it's actually quite single point of failure for everything. Just
one plug into an extension lead, though, right?
Yes.
So how many plugs total?
Oh, probably everything in one extension lead. There's probably about 5 plugs in one extension lead.
Yeah, I bet I could be. Let me have a look. That's non-essential. That's part of it. That's 1, 2. One plug is in a converter from a European plug into a UK plug. Does that count as 2 plugs? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So that's 2. That's a freebie. I think I've got about 6, 7 plugs.
Nice.
Yeah, that's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna count now. I don't actually know. Yeah, I used to have way more plugs, and then I just decided I was gonna live the laptop life, which is nice, but it also means I don't really get to play PC games anymore, which is a bit sad. But you know.
Do you miss the plugs, or do you miss the graphics? Anyone in chat? Does anyone have more plugs than 6? Emma, how many plugs have you got?
Well, how many plugs do I have? It's an extension lead into a mains wall, so 2. But I will throw in that when we tested out this stream earlier on, the extension lead I'd been planning on using exploded, shorted all the electrics in my house, making me about half an hour late for getting started. So I'm having a truly cursed day of electronics, and hopefully my current extension lead is not going to suffer the same fate. Does this look like a plug?
Yeah, that's
this
a really
good plug.
This is a very
fun test of my illustration skills. That's
I think I should make our heads a little smaller, so that we are not blocking the wonderful art. The art is what we're here to see, and everything else is a sideshow. All right. Let the shrinking begin.
Am I allowed to suggest ideas too? I should have looked it on my account so I could post my own.
Stealth post them so no one even knows it's you.
Do you know, to encourage naughtiness, I don't actually track who submits ideas. So really they can come from anyone, and anyone could submit as many as they like. I just save a list of strings on my end. So far, if people want to see where we're at, we have 2. Oh, we have 3 now. Our ideas currently. Make that a bit bigger. I'm just going to bring up an extra display, which is going to compete for visual focus with the art. Currently, we're on 3 ideas, which are, if I could just make that a little bigger. World's sleepiest laptop saying, when can I go home? I run off mains power, in brackets, multiple plugs. And I'm missing a word off of that one. My other laptop has
I like it, working battery. That should be.
That's what it is.
Would it be helpful for us to talk about some themes people could talk about to get the creative juices flowing? Do you think?
Oh, you want to prompt people?
What I would like, and I don't know how we realised this, because I just realised I absolutely love literally every single one of those ideas already, but they all immediately fell out of my head. So I need to. How do I see the chat? This is me being a noob here.
There's a small version of it here.
Sigh from Sean and Kim as I say that.
I didn't mean to sigh. It wasn't involuntary.
How do I see the chat? Someone tell me.
Yeah, I think you're struggling from having too many windows open.
Oh.
In fact, I'm going to submit that.
The perpetual curse. Well,
if you're interested primarily in what the ideas are, I am keeping a little running tabulated
it's just
list.
so that I can see and get cracking on some of them. I mean, I'm going to start drawing a laptop because I think that I can do something very cute with that.
Well,
Nice
due to the nature of the sheer number of ideas we already have, might be in our best interest to somehow combine them or connect them somehow. Because I think we've put no restriction on how many ideas can be sent in. As
is right and proper.
As is only fair. We've recently, additionally, we've got a bunch more. We have a sticker with the face of a little brown dog that's smiling and saying "ruff, ruff, ruff." I think that's just uncontroversially a popular. I think that'll go down well with anyone.
Yeah.
There is scratching the back of my eyes. There is happy hardcore yellow smiley face with a speech bubble saying hello. I hope you are feeling good today. Honestly, could live without that one.
I mean, from a technical perspective, that one is very easy for me to realise. So, just
from a political perspective, I think the happy hardcore face was taken over by anti-vaxxers in 2021. Did you come across this? The happy hardcore face and anti-vaxxers?
No, I didn't.
I feel like starting from the face of a little brown dog is a very good start.
Well,
I feel like we basically can't go wrong as long as everything involves an animal somehow.
Is our job to try and determine which of these ideas will be more popular on the Etsy marketplace? Like by what metric do we evaluate anything here?
I mean, I'm thinking about what sticker would be most funny to stick on my laptop, and my other laptop works, or whatever the initial concept.
Shall we start some criteria here? Etsy-ness, funniness.
Yeah, and Etsiness doesn't correlate well with funniness.
No.
So they're just completely non-overlapping circles. To my, I don't know how to be analytical about this. I don't know how to justify this, but I could just feel in my gut that the sleepiest laptop saying, "When can I go home?" I think that's got an obvious appeal.
Mm-hmm.
And a little brown dog smiling saying "ruff, ruff, ruff." Isn't that low-hanging fruit? It's just there for the taking, you know?
It's true. Let me do a little brown dog. Hold on. The world is sick of seeing laptops.
There's an idea which is just gravy brackets vegan. I think this is starting a second idea though. Perhaps we should start with writing out the ideas we're gonna combine, and put the idea sheet away for a second. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, we've got gravy in brackets vegan, but we've also received Wes Street and getting kicked in the nuts. I think those could combine well.
Oh yeah, we can make that happen.
Because he could be holding the gravy.
I mean, just to say, I've got a great concept for Gravy Vegan, the sticker, which I'm going to just do for you in the next less than 30 seconds, which is this. Tense silence.
No, this is great.
Like it or lump it.
Okay, the ideas are flowing in now. I think the ideas are flowing in. This is good. Honestly, this sticker might just be... I think we might have a winner already.
This is very good. This is very good.
I would absolutely put a sticker just for gravy on my laptop. I bet this would go nuts on Etsy too. Do we need a third category that's to do with like any reason that Geeks of Social Change are here, or are they secondary?
That's so good. And it was so quick. It just came out of nowhere, and it felt like a complete idea.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. I mean, actually, this is someone else's idea, but...
This is so good. I think being the clients, we now have to overcomplicate it to the point it's bad.
Oh,
Or we
what
could
do
do
we want to
both.
submit ideas to second rounds of feedback? Can we have a zoom in on the laptop as well? I think that's phenomenal.
I mean, it needs a little bit of work, but
It needs nothing. It's beautiful.
well, it doesn't have a trackpad for starters, which was bothering me. But
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
that's just the
yeah.
perfectionist in me.
Yeah. Who could love this non-trackpadless dead laptop?
It would also be a deep irony if after... I saw someone in the chat earlier put about if we became billionaires doing this, it'd be very funny. But it would indeed be very funny if after all the funding applications I've written to try and do actually good work, we could make a serious amount of money from a Gravy Brackets vegan sticker
We
on
wanted
Etsy.
we wanted a little brown dog, didn't we? I can do that.
Yes.
Yeah. And just to give you the specifications again, it's smiling and it's saying ruff, ruff, ruff.
Okay.
Sean, is there a way me or Emma can see the suggestions or indeed chat?
I could display them. I'm just thinking about screen real estate. Where could
Okay.
I put them where they're not in the way of the...
I guess I would like a link I can have open so I can see them too.
It's not. It's just locally on my device.
Okay, no, that's fine. Don't worry.
What I'll do to show you where we're at right now is we're all in a shared Discord channel, which we use to discuss this. And I'll just put the current list, a screenshot of it, in that channel, and I'll try and keep that updated. But I don't promise I'll succeed.
Okay. What do we want this dog to be saying then?
Wasn't it rough, rough, rough?
Yeah, rough,
if
rough,
I
rough. It's out of
remember
our
correctly?
hands, I'm afraid.
But I thought we were
Yeah.
going to be combining ideas, not just taking each one.
Okay,
You know.
yes. So let's see. Of the things that we currently have on the list, the dog could be saying, I run off mains power. The dog could be saying, hello, I hope you're feeling good today. The dog could
The
be
dog
saying...
could be saying, we're streeting getting kicked in the nuts.
I think the dog could
yeah,
be
I
saying,
wanna come back
kick
to that
West
one.
streeting in the nuts.
Yeah.
So it feels weirder for the dog to be just sort of describing a scene rather than giving you an imperative command.
I like it both ways.
There's a 2-word suggestion which I think would make a good thing to be said by the dog, which is just slop machine.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's debasing. He's a good boy. Sorry to the suggester of that comment.
Sorry that we tried to besmirch the reputation of this
The
dog.
dog.
Well, I'm quite fond of him already, even though
I
I've
understand that.
inadvertently made him look a little bit sad. Let's make him.
Kate also says the brown dog needs to be cooler and edgier somehow.
Wow.
Maybe-
Okay. Sorry, I'm already arguing with the client. Yes.
A teardrop
as it should
tattoo
be.
under one eye implying a past
Well,
murder.
I feel like maybe we just need to go with a slightly edgier looking dog. So let me just go for another option down here.
Or I think they could
Can
just
we get an
have
XL
shades.
bully?
Oh, see, can I just, for the dog fans in the chat, I have owned a border collie, a lurcher, and a German shepherd. So those are the dogs I'm good at drawing. I've never owned a snub-faced dog, which means I can't draw them. So you're going to have a German shepherd because they're brown.
Perfect.
And they're and edgy, right? Kinda. I mean, they're also kind of cops, which is a problem. But I just
Okay,
can't
not to
draw them
overly
to not be
formalize this,
cute.
but I'm wondering if this is a good approach. We can start with like a background image, and then maybe after the background image is done, we can suggest text to go with it, just to get the, because I think otherwise we're going to struggle to follow the chat and all the suggestions. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's inevitable.
Too structured. Okay.
Well, I just think struggling to follow the several plates that we've chosen to spin.
That's what we're here for.
That's it.
Okay.
That's the stream.
I guess
Okay.
I think it's a nice prompt to chat now to get them to say, what should the dog be saying?
We've received a very good idea from Harry Hardy, which is I'm dog.
That's good.
Oh, perfect. Also, we wanted this dog to look edgy, right? I think
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do that with the brows.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so that's slightly edgier now. There we go. Right. Okay. And then I'm dog. Oh, how am I going to do this? I'm thinking, I do have to think. The brief is stickers, so we need to think about cohesive shapes. So I'm thinking.
And they have to be sort of symmetrical and rounded a lot of the time,
No,
right?
no. You can get stickers in total bespoke shapes, but they just. I drew the gravy with the splatters, and then I was like, oh, it does need to be a cohesive shape. Though.
Yeah.
So this one
Okay.
is gonna. This one's gonna nail it, I think.
After Oracle of Truth's comment, I think it'd be very funny if it said, "I hate Labradors," but I also don't want Emma to have to draw that either.
I mean, I actually have I was about to say something really controversial about Labradors that I'm not going to say, just in case anyone in the chat is like a Labrador fan.
Have we got any Labrador fans in the chat? If you say no, you might get to hear some Labrador slander. Oh, no, yeah, we got some Lab fans in.
No, yeah, sorry about that. What I will say in defense of Labradors is that I grew up with Labradors, and they are sweet, stupid guys, aren't they? Right, so remind me of what we have two dogs here, and this slightly angry one is saying I'm dog. Does the slightly gentler one have any particular
Perhaps we should open it up. Does the chat want to suggest anything this dog should be saying?
Oh, whoops. Emma had freeform scale on. Sorry.
Oh, what's your battery on, Emma?
A healthy 80%. We're
Oh,
doing
nice.
good. We're doing good.
We're
Could
golden.
be a lot worse. Yeah.
Great.
We've had Bread Santa has suggested your dog. That is UR dog contracted. Murchie Goodwig. I'm probably saying what you intend your username to be wrong.
Mercha Goidwig. That's Welsh. It means girl of the trees.
Oh, wonderful.
Hello. I'm Welsh too.
Well, they have suggested, hi, dog, I'm dad.
Well, yeah. Oh, no, okay.
I feel like there's got to be a whale, but maybe we should do a whale sticker next. I feel like maybe Wales should have its own sticker.
Yeah. Finally, at 2025, I think Wales deserves a sticker.
Yeah. It's funny, a large part of I think back in the dawn of time when this was an idea and not a real thing, I think a lot of the motivation for this stream comes from the fact that most political slogans fucking suck. And we need to come up with better ones that are funny and engaging. And I don't think that's what we're doing here today.
What do you mean?
I like the idea. I mean, not yet.
So are we going with West Streeting being kicked in the balls there? Sorry, I missed what the new idea was.
The most recent idea is a whale sticker saying "Save us, Wales." But
Save us, Wales, the sea creature.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can definitely do that.
As a Wales resident, is that good or is that cringe?
Well, this is about the creature.
This is about the creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's more of an inversion on the 1990s ecological campaign to save the whales than it is of any sort of Welsh national identity.
Right, like what have the whales ever done for us?
Yeah. Okay, we are getting a wonderful new batch of ideas in.
Excellent.
There is a piece of Welsh I'd like you to translate if possible.
Oh, yes, can do.
It is...
Go on, give it your best shot.
Well, I don't even know the pronunciation rules, so I don't want to make a fool of myself. But it's the second bottom of the...
Now, I hate to break that to you. I don't think that's Welsh.
Okay,
even
even worse.
This is someone who is fluent in Welsh.
Yes. Any guesses then? Not Welsh or what? Okay, yes, okay. Well, what language is it? It's such a small piece of text. It's Irish, right? Oracle, could you help out, please? Someone's putting the idea not Welsh. Could we get a sticker that says not Welsh? People could put it on things that aren't Welsh. Oh, it's the Irish for I'm dog.
Oh, that is perfect for the other dog.
Yes, both dogs covered.
Yeah,
And
great.
that comes as a pair. We could sell them as a pair.
I just was worried about the other dog and that he didn't have a
slogan.
A slogan. Could you zoom in on that? Irish phrase for me, thank you. Okay, let's do that in a. Okay, just to mix things up a little bit, we'll have a nice little handwriting. There we go, beautiful.
A lot of the people who are more traditionally associated with my live streams are very much pushing for, what is it? Oh, me in a fursuit. I wouldn't like this made, but I just want to do address that people are mentioning it, but I don't want it. I just want to say that.
If we were going to do you in a fursuit, just hypothetically, what kind of fursuit would it be?
I don't know, because many people know my long-standing beef with the furry community. Which is, oh, well, they're all wolves. They all say, they're all wolves. And I think that's such a shame. I once saw a furry who was a crow. I thought, thank God, finally.
Nice. I think an AI slop one is a good idea, though. I think that's the thing that should be mocked more. And if we could come up with a better way of mocking it, that would be good.
The thing is, I don't want to use any AI to make any actual AI slop.
Yeah,
and it would look weird to make fun of AI slop with like a beautiful hand-drawn illustration.
I'm just going to do Sean in a fursuit real quick, and we did talk about.
Could my fursuit be a fish?
A fish, yes, absolutely. Okay, bear with me. I'm starting to hit. You know that I'd only drawn a single.
No, it was something that Harry put in the chat. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even going to include it. I think that's my first
veto.
That's my first veto.
I'm going to give you a nice salmon pink.
I think if I knew how to do it, that would be cause for a 60-second timeout. Actually.
Apparently there's a typo in the Irish, Emma.
Oh no! Tell me what.
The E at the end of Madra should be Madra.
Ah, my bad.
Easily done.
Very important. I do respect when clients come to me with spelling errors, even if they made the spelling error themselves originally. Which did that happen in this case, or am I just being snarky?
I think actually in this case
it was me.
The error was introduced on the artist's side.
Okay, yes, fine. Like so. There we go.
Oh, okay. I like where this is going. I'm not sure I get the Mad Max reference, but I think AI slop being a vat of something that a movie baddie has is good. I'd like to workshop that more.
Yeah, AI slop coming out of the back of a kind of Mad Max Fury Road style Cybertruck.
Yes.
The problem that we're going to come up against here is that Emma's never seen a movie. Actually, that's not true. I have seen this movie. I even saw it in the cinema. I think it's one of the last times I went to the cinema. But I've had a lot of thoughts since then. I might need to look up some reference images.
That's fine. Just imagine a dirty old car.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry, I've got really invested in this salmon pink fursuit for Sean, so let me just wrap that up.
No, it's all right. I think I'm still feeling the need that the AI slot car concept needs more to distinguish the fact that we think that that's a bad thing, because you could think that's quite cool, a car with tankards of cool liquid on it. Feel like that it needs a little slogan or bit of text or something. I don't know. Oh, no, it's going somewhere now.
If we want to make it more clearly political, someone has suggested the idea Mark Drakeford cheese, which might help with the... Mark Drakeford is like a Welsh He was the First Minister of Wales, and he's the leader of Welsh Labour up until last year.
Oh God, I should know that. Sorry, Mark Drakeford, or should I not know about him? Is he bad?
I can't imagine he's great. A serving politician in the 21st century.
What's your battery on, Emma?
Good question. 76%. We are doing a-okay.
We're golden.
Yeah.
I've never felt more safe.
Because batteries never randomly drop 50%, right? That never happens.
Not these days. They catch fire first.
Maybe, yeah.
Sean, you're wearing a yellow hat, so that you're wearing a yellow hat in perpetuity.
Oh, yeah. I wore this to make it easy to depict me in a very simple, stylized way.
Okay, I like this idea of... I like this idea of, like, sure, can I tell you about it? I'm not sure about the ChatGPT style, but I'm imagining it being, like, some kind of prompt over the top that's like a... You know, an AI question, and then it's, like, dumping it off the back of a lorry. Still not quite there. I can't quite...
Well, do you want me to run you through the ideas we do have and see if anything starts?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, let me transfer over the things that... Sorry, I can't take my eyes off the little meaner fish.
I'm not going to lie, it's not my finest work. The scale is a little bit off.
I think it's
but
great.
We're gonna just have...
I think Sean has a new profile picture, honestly.
Yeah, just it's a new experience to me of trying to read some text while in the corner of my eye I can see me being drawn as a little guy in a big fish, and it turns out you can't split your attention when that happens.
First time, eh?
Yeah, first time's always the hardest. Okay, so our ideas that we haven't used yet, I think.
there was a whale.
Yeah, we have a whale sticker saying, "Save us, whales."
Oh, yeah.
We also have the world's sleepiest laptop saying, "When can I go home?" There's another Welsh one here saying, "Make Wales Wales again."
That's a little bit political, isn't it? I mean, I'm with you, but...
And I'm going to put Mark Drakeford cheese next to that. I feel like they've got an obvious connection, easily combinable. Scratching the back of my eyes, that was an early one. The happy hardcore yellow smiley face with a speech bubble saying, "Hello, I hope you're feeling good today." I
thought we'd ruled that out.
Yeah, I hate this one, so I'm just going to delete that. Emma Goldman as a Warhammer 40k Terminator. Actually, probably hasn't had the amount of discussion it deserves. Oh, we've just received one that I think is quite strong. Godzilla eating Keir Starmer.
Oh, yeah, let's get into that.
Godzilla could also be kicking Wes Streeting in the nuts as well, if you want to try and tick two off at once. Oh, Save Us Wales is looking great.
I'm feeling that concept, but is there anything other than Godzilla, maybe?
Mothra.
Yeah. Or...
Mothra can't kick.
Or Sean the Fish Fairy. I feel like now we're really cooking. I mean, Godzilla. I mean, what's Godzilla got against Sean in a fish outfit?
I do worry about cementing that idea in people's minds. I think I was very cool about it being a passing fun time, but I don't want to become a mascot of anything.
So, am I drawing... do I need to Google a reference picture of either Keir Starmer or Wes Streeting or any of these other people we've mentioned? Where are we going next?
I don't think they deserve being drawn properly, to be perfectly honest.
Well, no, but I need to just see... when I'm trying to draw someone, I look at their nose and I look at their eyebrows and I look at the shape of their face and then I draw a stupid caricature.
If it helps, imagine you're drawing an ice cube that has melted 70%. And then you just put some grey hair on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
That's Keir Starmer's head. It looks like someone tried to make a head out of a mould of a head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always on the fence with this kind of thing. I know that we must speak against injustice, but also I don't want them. I resent the amount of space they get to take up in my brain. Do you know what I mean? So almost like the more they look like not them, the better, because then that's my memory of them. I don't actually have to think about them.
Yeah. In fact, one of my most calming mantras to myself is, what's the Labour Party? That's what I say. If someone talks to me about politics, I go, I haven't heard of the Labour Party. What's that? And it shuts things down. Shuts everything down.
I'm going to put that as a suggestion.
That's quite a good sticker. I haven't heard of the Labour Party. What's that? And then you just point to it. Oh, in fact, someone has now formally added that.
That was me, yeah.
Oh, yes, you on the Geeks for Social Change account.
Yes.
What's the Labour Party?
This is great.
Oracle says that actually looks like Starm. And do you know what? It does. I think the Ice Cube prompt is a very good shorthand for Starmer's head.
By the way, Kate says she loves the whale, thank you. And also that everyone's saying how much it looks exactly like him. This is great. Should there be a reference here to being a melt? Or
Oh, it's implicit, isn't it?
I was just going to have him saying, what's the Labour Party?
What's the Labour Party?
Okay, good.
We're having a lot of ideas riffing on this, including this is the Labour Party and not a lot. What's the Labour Party with you? Harry Hardy sees a Hank Hill resemblance in this Ice Cube. I could see that as well.
Yeah. Sorry, you're getting a behind-the-scenes glimpse into Emma's most terrible, hacky Procreate ways. I hope no one else here is a Procreate professional.
Or it could say my dad was an ice maker. Does that even make sense?
My dad was a Mr. Frosty.
My dad was a Mr. I think we got that.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, that's good. I've not laughed that much all day. Thank you. Is popsicles an American word, right? We don't want that, is it?
I think so, yeah.
I think
Ice lol, if we want to Britishize it.
Calippo.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
My dad was a fab.
Okay, well, Emma finishes up that one. Shall we move on to
I think
the next idea?
Sav has provided one that I think honestly is pretty good. An exploding rocket next to the words, I simply wouldn't become a billionaire.
Ooh.
I think that's extremely robust.
Again, is it too good? And being the clients, we have to merge it with another idea so that neither of them work. I feel very... I don't think I'm the right person to host this stream because I...
Yeah, Kim, are we in danger of making some actually good stickers with the crowd?
I think it's very funny the way in which you constantly are trying to formalize a set of rules when without those rules we have made banger after banger. Everything here I would get tattooed onto my forehead.
These are great.
My dad was a Calippo. Just in the chat, I can't be the only person who thinks these rule. I might buy I might buy the cheapest laptop I can with the largest surface area possible just to cover them in these.
Excellent. Good. Right. So we were doing a rocket. I'll start drawing a rocket.
Yeah.
And you can remind me what the accompanying text. Oh, did you see the rocket that they sent those ladies up in? It does look like a big peen. Has anybody seen the picture?
Oh no.
You need to see the picture. I'm going to draw it for you, but I think everyone should go away and just Google that for a moment.
What do I Google? Because I'm worried about searching in image search ladies rocket.
I mean, that is what it. If you search that in Google News,
I've searched ladies rocket. It's surprisingly tame, but it doesn't show me what I want.
Well, let me just draw you really quickly. This is what the rocket that went up into space looks like.
I'll just share one of the ladies' rockets that I found on search.
Nice. Right, hold on.
My favorite detail I saw in one of the articles is someone saying that Kim Kardashian was going to be at the rocket launch, but she was busy studying for her law school exam instead.
Nice.
It was just such a detail. Like, oh, we've got a moment for, like, you know, for capitalist feminism. What's Kim Kardashian doing? We must know.
Is anyone else backing me up on my assertion that the rocket looks like a purpose, or is it just me?
As anyone who's witnessed the rocket, can you back up or condemn Emma? Don't condemn Emma, actually. Just back up or stay silent.
I'm working very hard.
Apparently it's called Blue Origin. I also know it kind of looks like Jeff Bezos' head. Oh, and we have a request for battery update.
Battery update.
Yeah.
We are on 71%.
Nice.
This is going better than I had feared. Let's just say.
Perfect.
What would a non-phallic rocket look like, though? I can't quite imagine.
A flying saucer. The traditional of a flying thing from popular imagination.
But the messaging here was, I would simply never be a billionaire. So it does need to look like a stupid...
yeah. It needs to be maximally phallic. It also needs to be part of the brief is that it's exploding, like it's malfunctioning in some way.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, hold on. We can make that happen. Just bear with me. What we'll do is... Oh, God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to get some jagged lines.
Yeah. Exactly. Don't look too closely, because those parts don't connect.
As much as I like dunking on billionaires, it would be nice to have some ideas that aren't... yeah, I think I'm bored of talking about billionaire men now, and it would be nice to talk about something... I'd like to go back more to the Gravy or Sean in a Fursuit level, I think.
Let me...
I'm not hurrying you, Emma. I'm trying to steer chat in a different direction.
They can't be steered. We have got some good ideas chambered, if you want to hear them.
Go on.
Most recent 3 ideas are: in space, no one can hear you, teenage dream. We've got To Kim a Mockingbird, which honestly I'd like to chew on for a while and imagine what that even could be. This one you won't like. This is Elon Musk crying because his kids don't like him. But we've also received tasty biscuits followed by a smiley face, which I think is, uncontroversial. Yes. And we've also got Eat Gravel, slightly more controversial, but no billionaires mentioned.
If I was going to do a billionaire sticker, I really like the idea of having a Divorced Dads Club sticker. That was one that stuck in my mind before.
Yeah, with a sort of a picture of a sort of a pot-bellied middle-aged man dressed as Batman.
Maybe. I was imagining more of a Mount Rushmore situation, but yours is probably better.
I've also received a big spoon. I'd like to try and combine some of these somehow. Maybe like Wes Streeting eating gravel.
Just to remind people, we still have this sort of Mad Max AI slot Emma Gold Warhammer themes that have not been used yet.
I lightly want to direct you away from that one, only because I don't know who the other Emma is. I'm the only Emma, and I also don't know what the Mad Max car looks like, and we'll have to do some research. So We can pursue that if people really want to. But this is me as the creative tentatively edging a client away from something I know I probably can't do.
New ideas through. My other laptop is a big spoon, and Liz Truss was robbed.
Robbed
Hold
of
on.
what?
Career, a life, hope.
There was one about biscuits, so I'm just going to take this opportunity to draw my favourite biscuit.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Can you guess what Emma's favourite biscuit's going to be?
Well, we're getting a starting point here.
Yeah, it's coming into focus. It's going to be a McVitie's.
There's a big spoiler alert coming up.
Hey, Ava.
What would you most like to steal from Liz Truss if you're going to steal anything, Ava?
Does she need any medicine to live?
Oh, there was also an idea that I just remembered for mac and cheese, which sounded very good. And I also realized this could be combined with an Apple Macintosh. I don't know if that works at all.
Oh, yeah, that's got
I'm imagining
legs.
a laptop covered in pasta and cheese, saying, what was it, Mac Attack? I think was the suggestion.
I like that.
I'm going to pitch something that's bad, but I just want to have said it. We've received an idea, which is just the quote, "It's my Dolmio day." And for some reason, my mind can't get out of it. What
appeals to you about it?
Wes Streeting would look like as the Dolmio guy. I just think for some reason Wes Streeting is like an Italian chef going, "Mwah," and it says, "It's my Dolmio day." It's just a very compelling piece of political Dada art.
Can you just remind me what the biscuit slogan was, and then I will move on to that concept?
What was the biscuit slogan? I don't know if we had one.
Yeah, it was like draw a biscuit and it says something.
Well, Tasty Biscuits was just Tasty
Oh, yeah,
Biscuits
just
followed by a
Tasty
smiley face.
Yeah, that was what we want. Just tasty biscuits.
Perhaps we should pick a slogan that's not been used yet and put it on the biscuit. Go.
Liz Truss was robbed.
Liz Truss was robbed.
All right, fine.
Wow.
I wasn't going to do it, but you're still laughing. So
Yeah, sorry. That has pushed me over into someone who wants this sticker a lot.
Could I maybe suggest an
Liz Truss
advancement
was
to Liz
robbed
Truss
around a
should
Chevy
be
Dodger.
robbed?
No, Liz Truss was robbed is infinitely funnier.
Okay.
Like, imagine having that sticker on something and people would see the Jammy Dodger, there'd be the look of recognition, then they lean in and they go, hang on. The questions that would float through the mind of why is this the design? Oh, I desperately want this sticker. Liz Truss was robbed.
Oh, Ava wants to steal Liz Truss's neck, which seems extreme.
No, that's appropriate.
Right. Oh yeah. I was going to draw a laptop covered in macaroni cheese. Anyway, keep coming up with other ideas, but that's something I can make happen right now.
Yeah, I think I'm subconsciously trying to slow down to give you time to draw, but maybe that's not necessary.
Kim, have you noticed how many drawings I've made?
It's crazy. You're doing so many. Honestly, I want all of these.
Emma, what level of how well do you remember the Dolmio man?
The Dolmio man, he looks like is he wearing a flat cap?
No, he
And
wears
he's
a
got
kind
a very
of.
round nose. Am I just drawing a Muppet here?
It's close to him. He hasn't got a flat cap. But he's got a little. I don't know how to describe it. He's got
Mama.
an Italian hat.
Yeah. Is that what he looks like?
Yeah, more or less.
I might need to Google him. I'm not going to.
Shall I bring in a little Dolmio guy? Shall I bring in a Dolmio guy so you can remember him?
Yeah, although I can only see you very small, so it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fine. I do have.
I mean,
other
does that
songs.
help? Just as a very temporary,
Oh,
gigantic
yeah,
Dolmio man.
There, there he is. There he is. Okay, yeah. So he's got a face shaped a bit like an aubergine, and he's wearing a hat like that. Yeah, and he's wearing, and it's like that kind of hat, and he's got.
It's terrifying.
No, he's such a calming figure. He's a patriarch of the old country with his tomato sauce. I find him an incredibly calming presence. Let me know in chat if you find Dolmio Man calming or unnerving.
I'm not sure my rendition of the Dolmio Man is the most calming thing.
Do we already have a slogan for this one? I don't remember now.
Oh, I don't know. My brain's stuck on the Dolmio Man as just a piece of very important iconography that's rife for subversion. Do you want me to read out some recent ideas we have in case they jog the thoughts?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a cat holding a spatula. We've got the phrase, lest we forget the Dolmio Man. We've got the single word enhance. And then we've got, in quote marks, why don't you hear about Captain Tom anymore?
The Dolmio Man has to be saying enhance, clearly.
What I really want is...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Computer
Okay, I'll work on that one in a moment for you.
Computer, tomato sauce, hot.
I mean, we're getting a nice pairing here with the Mac attack, aren't we? If we're going down the pasta tech route.
Yeah.
Any advancements on the slogan Mac attack for this Mac covered in mac and cheese, by the way? I think it's very good, but giving people a chance to iterate, you know?
Yeah, what would make a good Mac attack slogan? We've just had the idea, Janeway kicking Wes Streeting in the balls. It's nice to feel texturally how the ideas are influenced by recent events. And then they also had Kim Kardashian, which is getting even more niche here.
Ooh.
Kim Kardashian's a good pun. Kateri has suggested Think Different for the Mac coated laptop.
I like that. We just need to get the macaronis in.
That's lovely, yeah.
Ooh, gorgeous.
It's like you can see the texture. You can feel what it would be like to type on that now.
Yeah.
Bread Santa has just submitted the one-word idea, smoking. And I know, by the way, Bread Santa's been on a Reel the Mask kick, so I know that's Jim Carrey's thing with smoking. It's not just the act of having a cigarette. A necessary context there. Okay, the ideas are coming through thick and fast, but they are more troubling than ever.
Remember that Emma doesn't know who any celebrity is. That's not entirely true, but...
Well, there was a little bit of Star Trek in there, but I don't really want any of those to be drawn.
Who's your favorite celebrity, Emma?
See, my mind first went to Bruce Willis, because the normal question is, Emma, what's your favorite movie? And the answer is Die Hard. So I guess that means that my favorite celebrity is Bruce Willis. But I might need to put some more thought to that. Oh, can I say a video game character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that a celebrity if they're not real?
Yeah.
I'm watching my partner play the Yakuza games at the moment, and I really like Majima. There's a deep cut for anyone who's watching who has played those games. Real celebrity. Oh, I like Richard Osman. That's my normie take for you. But I'm sure that other people can come up with better than my.
We've had an idea that's just for you, Emma.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
suggested Bruce Willis smiling and saying, "Hello, Emma, great drawings."
Oh, that's adorable. Are we talking young shirtless Bruce Willis?
I
hope
really
so.
think this is up to you.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm just finishing Think Different.
Oh, the font here is wonderful.
Well, what I was trying, but I don't really have time to fully realize is I feel like I remember this being in a serif. For the font nerds out there.
That's dedication.
I would like some more ideas about.
Shit.
Come.
I pride myself on my ability to not like fucking do this where you run out of space for the letters. But I fucked it, haven't I? There we go.
You thought different.
Hey, right. There was a very good suggestion made just a few minutes ago, but they all fall out of my head so far.
Do you want me to cover? Well, I was just going to cover the recent ones. We have Tony Blair saying, "Somebody stop me." That's a more direct reference to The Mask. If you haven't seen The Mask, honestly, I don't want to try and explain it.
I have seen The Mask, actually, yes.
Good, yeah. Not an easy one to explain to someone who hasn't. The Chilcot Report.
Isn't that just a big book?
Yep. You got it.
Right, what I'm going to do.
I would love some more suggestions from about people who aren't white men on our stickers. Just going to be that person. A lot of requests.
The Dolmio man is a puppet.
No, he's all right.
Okay, fine, because he's happening next.
I'm just saying a lot of things that were coming in. We got. I feel like we forgot one too that we were going to do.
Did the Dolmio man have head hair? Can I see that very large picture of the Dolmio man?
Yeah, I kept it to hand just in case.
Did you keep it to hand? Oh, I really
I did.
That.
I hoped he'd come back. Yeah. He's got head hair, but I imagine he's balding.
He's got a bit of head hair just at the sides. That was the detail that I needed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That will really help sell.
Yeah.
Other ideas that have come through is Emma draws Timothy Chalamet from memory. Video game with 2-hour cutscene. Count me in. The rest is ... stickers. Luke Littler saying decommissioned trident. And I wish I had mask powers like in The Mask in brackets 1993.
Who's Luke Littler? I don't know who that is.
I'm not sure actually, but I will check now.
Search.
I can draw you Timothy Chalamet from memory.
Oh, the darts guy.
What?
See the darts guy? No, he's the one who's 18, but he looks like he's about 50, right?
He looks like cheekbones.
Yeah, this is convincing.
That's Timothy Chalamet, right? Have I got the right guy?
No, I think you've got the right guy based on.
Sorry if anyone loved that drawing. He's gone.
Yeah, I did. No more Timothy. He's famous enough.
Oh, oops.
So we had Kim Kardashian.
I think that's too specific.
Too specific.
I think it's killer, but it's niche. We've just received an idea which is also incredibly niche, but maybe more appealing to our general audience. Furry Luddite sabotage. So we'd need maybe like a humanoid creature, like kicking in a loom? Or a thresher?
You're asking a lot in terms of my technical knowledge of historic equipment here. This is a commission that I would take on with a slightly longer deadline. I'm not going to lie.
That's fair.
Well, what would be a modern thing for someone to kick in?
Well, we're going back to AI again, aren't we?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Can one kick in an AI?
Yeah, can we have a furry kicking in a representation of AI. How can we represent
Well,
AI?
that's your.
We should
workshop.
provide Emma simpler shapes. So why not just an egg landing on a Cybertruck? Now, a Cybertruck's very simple shape, I think,
I can
and
draw a
an egg
Cybertruck real
simpler
fast.
still.
I am curious about how we would visually represent AI if indeed we were.
What
going
about
to-
just some barrels with AI slot written on them?
No, that's on the nose, isn't it? Think of how texturally and conceptually rich some of these designs have been, and now we're going down to that's like the cartoonist from The Onion just labeling things. We should just draw a barrel. It should just say on top of it, AI is bad.
I mean, I've got to say, I do very much like the slogan, AI is bad.
Yeah.
I think that has legs, but in what context it appears is to be determined. I love that the design that I'm spending longest on is the Dolmio guy.
Thank you for that. I made a real meal out of how much I was thinking about the Dolmio guy.
And now I'm making a meal out of drawing him. Yeah, keep workshopping AI is bad, you guys. I like that.
I feel like a Cybertruck is a good object. This is also coming back to the Mad Max theme. Yeah, in fact, yeah, a Cybertruck looks like something that would get wiped out in Mad Max in the first 20 minutes because it's too silly.
Quite a long slogan, that.
Yeah, that wasn't. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have some tea.
What kind of tea you got?
It is. Apparently, it's a sleep tea.
A sleep tea?
Yeah.
Why are you drinking that during the stream, Kim?
It doesn't make me sleepy. Look, I got this.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
this mug with computer on it. I don't know if you can see.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
German computer mug, and it's just got nouns relating to computering on it.
Can you pick one noun, please, from the mug?
Yeah.
Oh, and then say it.
Yeah. I've not spoken German for a while. We've got Bildbearbeitung,
Yeah, can you spell it for me, please?
Bild
Uh-huh.
Bearbeitung.
Bildbearbeitung. Do you know what that means?
No.
All right, let me look it up.
I feel bad because I feel like I should know all those words out, but my German is incredibly rusty.
Image processing.
There you go.
I'm going to write that on the list. I think that's great. Great word.
Great.
Sounds great. Sounds great in the mouth. We have had a suggestion which I think would be fun. Kim out cold after drinking sleep tea.
Oh God, I fucked up really badly.
What have you done?
I just accidentally decreased the brightness of the layer that I've been working on, the opacity of the layer that I've been working on the whole time, and made all the other stickers dim. Yikes!
But they all look a bit desaturated. It's not. It feels stylized.
Yeah, that's not what we want. I'm just gonna copy
Yeah, take a moment.
that,
Take a moment.
and then
Calm.
I'm gonna go. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna have to undo like a million steps if this will let me. So we might lose Dolmio guy TBC, but hopefully we can get the
That's
rest.
fine.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
cool.
get the rest back up to full saturation. There we go. An absolute professional.
Oh, Ava's on something with AI because the thing that Bruce Willis likes to say is yippee-ki-yay, right? Isn't that like a line from a
Yes.
movie?
Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
anything?
Well, I'd like to hear you sort of square the circle on those ideas and see how would they fit together in your mind's eye.
Is that me?
No, this is a challenge to Kim. Well, we're gonna.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I thought-
Bruce Willis is going to be anti-AI because he's a good guy, right? So
I don't think Bruce Willis would be anti-AI.
I think he loves it.
I think he just makes AI pictures at home to look at.
You guys, I don't know if you remember, but in Die Hard, Bruce Willis is a bit of a Luddite when it comes to technology. Do you remember? He has to do something techie, and he gets other people to help him, and he's always like trying to avoid doing tech stuff. So I think he would just be like, I don't know what that's all about, like that.
I think in 2025 the Luddite is ChatGPT's best friend. Because it's like, I don't know how to turn on Outlook. I will ask the app how to do it.
Oh, what battery are we on, Emma?
We are on 62%.
Okay, we're going to be fine.
That's so good.
We're going to be fine. This has not gone as badly as I thought. Yeah, I regret to inform you that I am going to keep redrawing the Domio guy until someone gives me a slightly clearer idea for what's next.
Because so here was me thinking you should be left to finish the Domio guy without being barraged by new ideas. But you'd like...
Good.
Would you like to be distracted from the Domio guy?
I want to start percolating what's next, you know.
Do you want just the whole bunch of ideas we've received since last I read out the list?
Yeah, let's get the list up.
Okay, so we've got a friend for Worf. Ignore that. Dolmio guy being interviewed by Nardwar. Ignore that.
I love Nardwar though.
Okay, all right, yeah. Well, all right, fair enough.
But I don't. No, I can't. I couldn't do him justice. I couldn't possibly. He's a legend.
Yeah, we all love Nardwar here, I hope. Cybertruck on fire with a caption saying, "This is a good thing to happen."
Yeah.
That's possibly even as on the nose as the AI barrels.
Can we combine those two? Just like, it is a good thing that cyberguts get destroyed and AI is bad.
I mean,
kind
I
of
don't
heading
like
into just a really clunky, overly long slogan that just very literally says our beliefs.
Just a sticker that contains every general thing that's popular at the moment that's obviously socially harmful, and it just goes, "This thing is bad. This thing is also bad."
Well, I like the idea of the Cybertruck on fire, and it said, "This is a good thing." Right? Was that it, or did I make that up in my head?
No, it says this is a good thing to happen. Although we're not, I don't think we're strictly bound by the wording of that. Like, this is a good thing seems infinitely more pithy to me.
I kind of like the clunkiness.
You've sold me.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm going to draw a Cybertruck from memory, so I hope you enjoyed that.
I just want to share an idea that's come through that's really captured my imagination. There's a few here that are good. But I'll just read the list and we'll see what ideas it inspires. We have a lovely flower with the word hay fever.
I like that a lot. I didn't see that one.
We have Akira Kurosawa saying AI is for wrong-uns. Then the words "No one loves AI." Then Sheffield Paternoster appreciation sticker. Then, and this is one we
oh my god,
you like the Sheffield Paternoster?
The Sheffield Paternoster, that is going to happen right now before even the Cybertruck.
What's a Paternoster?
Yeah, sure. Oh, Kim.
Oh my god,
sit down, get comfortable.
Oh my god.
A paternoster is like an evolutionary dead end that's split off from progenitors of the lift. You know, that elevator, the thing that takes people up and down floors.
Yeah.
You familiar with this concept? You go up and down, you ding the button.
I've
Get them
been
in
on
hotels.
An yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. 7 out of 10.
How about if that was
generous.
Really scary?
Yeah.
Imagine that. But
so
scary.
the paternoster is built around continuous motion. So rather than you summoning the lift to a particular floor, it's constantly going up and then over and then down on the other side. So you have to step onto a continuously moving platform. There are only 3 buildings in the UK that have them, and I think they're all universities, of which Sheffield University is one. I went to Sheffield University, so I had to get to the Paternoster to go to my department. I got stuck in it once. I was riding it at the end of the day where they just turn it off, and I got stuck between floors. I think it's great. It looks like it could cause a lot of problems, and you can easily hurt yourself and have limbs caught on it. And it's a fun novelty.
I'm drawing the Sheffield Paternoster from memory, so let's just forgive me if I seem to remember the walls were a kind of institutional cream.
Yeah. Did you go to Sheffield then?
Nope, I've just seen lots of pictures of it online because I'm a big infrastructure nerd.
Yes, fair enough.
Do we have any suggestions for a slogan for the Sheffield Paternoster sticker?
Well, it was just Sheffield Paternoster Appreciation Society.
Was it? Was that the idea?
Yeah, I think so.
Red asks, can you ride the flip? Yes, and the thing you do to new students is you tell them that the flip turns you upside down, so it's really dangerous. And then when they go up, they're really scared, but it doesn't turn you upside down.
I saw also Alice suggested there was one a little way up about ChatGPT saying understand less. I might iterate that to get stupider.
Understand less feels more like it's a tech. It sounds like more like an Intel Inside style pithy tech slogan. Understand less, I think.
That almost sounds like a good thing, though. Isn't that the way to Nirvana or something?
I don't think the way to Nirvana is to understand less. I think that's a little reductive, my friend.
I think I skimmed that bit.
When Buddha said, don't understand what's going on. Get all confused, like. Shall I continue? We've got a few ideas to get through that I should read out. We're under no obligation to make any of these. We've got Alita Battle Angel kicking Wes Streeting in the nuts, saying AI is bad. I don't think we should do that one. I think that's an unwieldy chimera of previous ideas. We've got Build Bear by Tongue, which was off of Kim's mug.
Build a Bear by Tongue's workshop? No, doesn't work. Carry on.
Yeah, because you'd already need to be familiar with the German for image processing to understand that that's even a pun. Kim out cold after drinking sleep tea, optioned but not popular. There's be ungubernable with someone digging through a nose. I actually didn't realise that goober meant a bogey until literally right now. Captain Tom sprinting on a treadmill. Here's one that I think is actually quite good. A dolphin leaping out of the water with the phrase pleasantly surprised. Okay, I'll move on. ChatGPT with the logo understand less. I feel like this must be missing some words. Okay, AI would never give us Nardwar. Old Stinker, the Yorkshire werewolf. And an idea to be added to the Paternoster is the phrase Worcester sauce sucks.
Why?
Because Sheffield is famous for a Worcester sauce competitor called Henderson's Relish, of which the
oh my
locals
god, you
are
think
very...
Henderson's is worse?
No, it's the phrase is Worcester sauce sucks.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I know you started lettering, but would it be Sheffield Paternoster and Worcester sauce hatred society?
No, because we love the Paternoster, but we love Hendos. But I might need to yeah, hold on. Okay, yeah. Do
we want to be pro Henderson's or do we want to be anti Worcester?
Oh, really? It's kind of the thing really that they're in competition with is not Worcester sauce per se. It's more Lee and Perrins. Like, Henderson's relish is not strictly speaking Worcester sauce, but it's very similar.
But it's vegan, which Worcester sauce is not.
It's true. It has anchovies in it, doesn't it?
Worcester sauce does, yeah. I hope you're ready for this addition.
I mean, even the first paragraph of the Henderson's Relish Wikipedia page says it's very similar to Worcester sauce, except it hasn't got anchovies. So other than the presence of anchovies, I think it's more or less Worcester sauce.
Oh, Britney Spears with the spears just come in, and I don't know if we do want to have any Wes Streeting or not, but I would like to see Britney Spears with a spear spearing Wes Streeting.
Do you not think she should have more than one spear?
Why does she need more than one?
Well, just Presumably, she's been given that weapon because her surname is Spears.
Oh, I'm thinking of it as a verb.
Oh, Britney Spears with a spear. Yeah, so it could be any
Yeah.
Britney.
Yeah.
We don't know what Britney we're talking about.
Okay, that one got pretty intricate there and a little
This
bit
is
messy.
beautiful.
That's
but
huge.
I hope you enjoy that.
We are
That's
going to make at least
incredible.
£8 on Etsy, I can tell.
We're going to sell a lot and actually make a net loss on packaging.
There we go, beautiful.
I guess I just feel like one spear is just the classic amount of spears, you know? It's just
No,
an
you're
ancient
right.
weapon.
Could we have a little whistle-stop tour through the designs that already exist?
Yeah.
Because there's such a tremendous... They're so good.
Right, yes, let's have a look. All thanks to the gang of people who are coming up with the ideas.
I think principally it's all thanks to you.
So we've got this one, which I'm still very fond of. My other laptop has a working battery.
That's beautiful.
This means I am dog, right? We have I am dog and I am dog. Oh, I did I am dog, but I prefer I am dog. But we've got what we've got now. There's you.
Beautiful. Happy to be here.
Yeah. There's Keir.
This is my favourite. This one makes me laugh every time.
We've got this lovely Wales.
I feel like that needs a comma. Shouldn't it be Savers, comma, Wales?
That's what the I is.
There's an eye,
okay,
Kim.
okay,
You get
okay.
what you get.
Great. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, that is one that I would love to have on my
Yeah.
laptop. And then we have this one, which I would also love. Oh, all the laptop ones I kind of want to have on my laptop. And then we've got I would simply not be a billionaire with the dick-shaped rocket breaking in half, which I'm a fan of. This one, which I spent far too long on.
It has been pointed out by chat that he needs his eyebrows, just as a note.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
God, chat, very good.
But don't let me interrupt your.
No.
tour. Okay.
No. That's the end of the tour, apart from the Henderson's relish.
Okay.
So let's just they're very bushy eyebrows. I do remember that. Sorry, everyone. Thank you for. Are they that bushy? Yeah, we'll say they're that bushy. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Now I knew something was not right about him. Thanks, chat. That I can't see. Okay, right. So, had I decided what I was going to do next?
Oh, could we just get one last look of the Sheffield Paternoster Society as well?
I am just having a moment where I'm thinking, it sure would suck if I messed up again and
Safety
managed
save.
to lose all of these. So let's just do a quick safety save there. Yeah, you want to have another look at the Paternoster? There you go.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I think Britney Spears wears treating. I don't know if this is getting too advanced for this stage of the stream, because that's two figures.
Oh, yeah, and I did literally just fuck up immediately by then resizing the entire artwork. So, it is easily done. I will caveat this by saying that I'm, as some of you may have suspected from my choice of subject matter so far, drawing people is not my strong suits.
Let's find,
I can try.
There is, this isn't, this probably isn't going to be something you want to do, given what you've just said, but the idea made me laugh. It's just Michael Jordan doing a big dunk and saying recycle.
I do like that, although I have just remembered that I was going to draw a Cybertruck on fire, and I do want to do that. So let's just... This is what a Cybertruck looks like.
Yeah, we thought we'd throw you a bone with one of the more geometric objects that's very politically important.
Does anyone in chat have an idea they mentioned earlier they now want revisiting? It's honestly impossible to follow, so I think if anyone's really gunning for something, let us know again.
The amount
And
of
especially
ideas.
if it's not a person, that will be good so Emma can draw it more easily.
The amount of ideas on this list is huge, but also the amount of ideas that have legitimately influenced the thing that's on the list of stickers we've made is also really substantial.
Agreed. I love this. This is this is what I wish a Cybertruck looked like, and I might have some respect for it.
I love this. It's like it looks motorbikey.
Yeah. This is what it looks like in my head. Can someone remind me what the slogan was?
This is a. Oh, let me find it.
This would be a good. This should.
This
happen
is
or
a
something.
good thing to happen.
Oh yeah, that was it. You know what? I think part of the reason I like it is because it really echoes the "this is fine" meme.
Yeah.
You know.
Should we put a dog in there?
I always want to put.
Oh, hi Nat, by the way. I didn't see you
Can
arrive.
I put this
Sorry.
is fine and just underline the is?
Yes, I like that.
I think that's the hook here. For me anyway, and it is late and I am tired, but I'm doing good. To be clear, I'm having a nice time. At the start, Sean and Kim were like, "Emma, do you need a safe word for if you want to stop?" And so, just to be totally clear, me saying that I'm tired is not my safe word.
I feel like I'm tired than you, and you're the one doing all the work.
Right.
What do you think we've learned so far? All the stickers have been good.
Oh,
but I
without
feel like
exception.
Ooh, sorry, that one's really good. Hyacinth bouquet throwing a Molotov cocktail.
that's
I like
actually
that a
really
lot.
good. I think also chat has learned a lot because the average quality of ideas has gone from a kind of an amorphous people finding their feet to the ones that make me laugh are much more common now. Hyacinth bucket throwing a Molotov cocktail with like the caption "become ungovernable."
Yes. Oh, or what's the slogan? I'm going to put it in the list just so we definitely get it. There's the slogan, isn't there, of like, what is it? Ignore all previous instructions.
Ignore all previous instructions is funny.
Like, we should find a thing to put that next to.
You could put that next to anything.
Right.
We've got an idea I've not read out. Is just a toad with a bellyache. And it's and what about that with the caption "Ignore all previous instructions"?
Yep. That I can do.
Toads are nice round creatures, aren't they? Seems like it's doable.
It seems like it, and yeah, let's find out.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
No. No, I think the thing about doing illustrations is that sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I can do that, and then you start drawing and you're like, what the fuck does a toad look like? You know, that's how it is.
My favorite sticker, my partner has this sticker and it just says "My tummy hurts and I hate the government," and that's a picture of a toad.
Oh, that's great.
It's such a good slogan. That's how I feel all the time. Yeah, I think certain toads or frogs are associated with the far right, but that's more like the Pepes.
Oh,
not all
shit.
of them.
Yeah,
we
there's
can't
only-
just concede all frogs.
That's it. They have one frog.
Yeah.
We have all toads.
Let me know if I stray too far.
That could be the
into
caption.
Fascist frog.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if it's the far right or if it's just gamer culture, and I know they're very linked, but it is. Yeah, it's important to draw a line somewhere and not cede everything, I think.
There are worlds in, especially Twitch, because I don't know if Twitch has removed Pepe now, but like there are cultures of just video gaming people who are completely apolitical that would just be like, it's just the frog. It's just the frog that's happy or sad.
Oh, a pacer train is definitely, yeah. In fact, yeah, considering trains is the most
Oh my god,
populated thing on our Discord, we do not have a train sticker yet.
we're getting into Emma territory here.
What does with the text upcycling mean?
Oh, as in a pacer train is an upcycled bus. Is that the implication?
I don't think it is. Red Santa, what do you mean?
No, they are literally built on a bus chassis. Look, we're
No,
getting
I
into
know.
territory now.
When the last pacer trains in the north of England were decommissioned, I wrote a thing for The Guardian on the decommissioning of the pacer trains. So
you're an expert as well then.
Just
Okay, well,
literally
I'm
on
not
that
really,
one
but-
event, because though I was held to a high editorial standard. So I was like, I need to know what I'm talking about. But then I forgot it all.
Am I frozen? Can you hear me?
Visually, you're frozen, but I can hear you.
Huh.
See, this is the bit where I'm like, I can't remember
There we
what
go.
a toad's face looks like. We're going to find out in a moment.
I think if in doubt, just make the eyes really big.
Yeah, that's the secret, isn't it? He's going to be a weird little guy. I hope we're all okay with that.
Harry, I'm not putting that on the list.
I mean, we already have a drawing of Sean, so all it really is a caption for that. But yeah.
No, I like me and the fish, but I don't like me name dropping that I wrote for a large publication. I shouldn't have said it at the time.
Wow, this is... I did worry about... They have a really big mouth, don't they? And then they have...
I really like this toad.
Okay, good, because... Oh, whoops.
I like the style of shading where the shading is uneven with the outline. I think it looks great. What did we say the caption was for this?
Become ungovernable, was it? Or
No,
was
that was for Patricia Routledge throwing a Molotov cocktail.
Oh, yeah.
We
I
did
simply
say
gave,
something. Ignore all previous instructions. Was that what we?
Oh yeah, that was it. Oh yeah, and that fits really well with his really stupid.
I feel like we
smile.
might have a more surreal thing for. I don't think it was that one.
Oh, I quite like that.
We could do it, but I think it goes with everything.
That's a nice implicit anti-AI slogan, because it's about deprogramming the AI that you're served in like chat bots and stuff.
Oh, suggestion as Hypnotoad eyes.
Oh shit! I need to look. I know exactly what you mean, but I just need to look up what the Hypnotoad eyes look like.
I think you could also get away with just a spiral to show like.
Well, I feel like the Hypnotoad eyes are like a wiggly shape. Yeah, that's what we want.
Oh yeah, okay, that's very
Luckily,
different.
I drew them on a separate layer.
Or update to the pacer caption. This is as good as it gets. Quite like that.
I don't know, because the Pacers are actually quite good now. I wrote a new, because they updated the Pacers in 2020, and they're all right now. I had a wonderful time on a Pacer. Well, it's not even a Pacer now. That stock is retired, apart from
Yeah.
I think
Updated
they're all
caption
gone.
for the pacer. The Pacers are actually quite good now. On a
The
pacer.
well, I don't know if they are Pacers. I don't know if they actually are Pacers anymore. I think the stock's all retired. Looks like it's winking.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? I don't know how good that is, but we get what we get.
Pace yourself.
Oh, pace yourself.
That's a good one.
Bread Santa, I want to say I enjoy that idea. I don't think I could realistically suggest it, but I enjoy it.
Is the toad saying ignore all previous instructions, or is it just accompanying the toad?
Ambiguously floating around the toad is what I imagined.
Yeah, great.
Such that you can imagine this is the toad's advice,
Yeah.
or not.
Great.
I like this one a lot. Because if you're not aware of AI discourse, it's just telling you just to stop working. You're just saying, don't do as you've been told.
Did you prefer the original eyes, Alice, or shall we stick with the hypno ones? What do you reckon? What does chat think? I'm just addressing the person who suggested it.
I kind of preferred the cute original ones.
Me
but maybe that's just because
too.
I'm
Okay.
not skilled enough at hypnotoad eyes.
I think this one looks more ill than a hypnotic. It looks like it's got burst capillaries in its eyeballs.
All right, let's
Okay.
let's what we can do is Oh, Emma's thinking about how best to technically accomplish this. Just paint more on.
Thank you, Baldy. I don't think I'm going to realistically suggest that one either, but it's on the list.
Yeah, that Brad Santa one is very good, but I think I'm keen not to engage in specifics.
I just don't want to have to explain.
Yeah. Oh, we also missed a falafel wrap with the words "everything's fucked."
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, maybe let me write that in. A falafel wrap with the words "everything's fucked."
The funny thing is, though, when you have a falafel wrap, that's probably when I'm thinking things are the least fucked. It's when the falafel wrap is over that I'm not thinking things are fucked.
I once found an entire screw in my falafel wrap.
Wow.
I also think falafel wrap is the option that all supermarkets choose to cater for vegans, and as a result, I've become extremely averse to falafel wrap. I'm sick of falafel wrap.
Perhaps if it was clear, it was a supermarket meal deal falafel wrap with the caption "everything's fucked." That's a consistent idea.
There was something else that was suggested that I was a fan of.
Drawing a pacer train, I assume.
Oh yeah, of course, that was it.
So I think candidates for the caption are upcycling, one word, I think, or pace yourself.
Oh yeah.
Or this is as good as it gets. What do we reckon? Or any advancements?
They're too coherent for my
this
taste.
This is as good as it gets because I just really like pacer trains, and I worry that that will be read as sarcastic when actually I mean it as a real good thing.
Harry suggested choo-choo for the train.
I will admit to the audience that I do have a reference image here because I want to get this right.
Which stock of pacer trains are you drawing from?
Sorry?
Which stock of pacer trains are you drawing from? Do you know what?
Well,
what line?
I'm not nerd enough to know, but it's the one with the purple livery. Does that make it? Yeah, Northern.
Yeah,
is a Northern.
I know my Northern line. Very good. Yeah. Brilliant. I mean,
those are the pacers that I've mostly. I have ridden the ones down in like Totnes Way as well, back when they were running down there. But we're going with a Northern pacer train for the purposes of this.
I do quite like the idea. It does just say pacer trains are quite good now, actually. You know.
Well, because I don't think they're.
But they don't
the
exist,
new stock are pacers. Yeah, the new stock aren't pacers because the pacers were the bus trains.
Did it just say bus train heart?
Oh, how about Hello Emma, great drawing? Since we didn't get Bruce Willis.
Oh, everyone's being so sweet. I'm too dedicated to making stickers that people actually want on their laptops to compliment myself.
In the spirit of me just reading out different ideas that are in speech marks, there's also "It's my Dolmio Day," which would appeal to me. I think that would be very funny, but I don't think it's for everyone.
I think that one might not be such a hot seller on the Etsy, but
That's fair.
you know, you never know.
Would it be too spicy to have it saying "get railed"?
It would, but it wouldn't. But I feel like that phrase is too like niche. Is that niche? Maybe everyone's going to be like, no, we are all saying that all the time, Emma.
They are all saying that all the time.
Oh, also a request: the pacer train could be trans pride colors.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We
Mm.
can definitely do that.
I mean, we could just go with the classic trains pride if it was trans pride colors.
Oh yeah,
Is that just a done?
that's a done. One and
Okay.
done.
There you go, then.
Perfect.
I mean, it becomes slightly less relevant that it's a pacer train at that point, but that's fine.
But the real ones will know.
The real ones will know. The real ones may actually not know based on the quality of this specific drawing. TBC. The challenge that I always have when drawing trains, because I do this surprisingly often, is how to realize the sort of underworkings of the train, because they're quite complex, but we don't normally see it.
Mm.
So I just end up drawing a lot of sort of mysterious looking lumpy stuff to try and convey that there's like a lot going on down there.
Maybe you could draw human arms coming off the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's the one, isn't it?
I mean, typically
Yeah.
they have wheels as well. I would suggest more prosaically.
No.
I think they run around with
Okay.
little hands, like the luggage from Discworld.
We're kind of getting into Dark Souls territory here, huh? On Elden Ring.
Oh, I love these. They're so much more bendy than I was expecting, and wiggly.
Well, they've got to bend to like make the train go, haven't they?
Well, and they've got to go across the Pennines. You know, it's wobbly territory.
It's like Cat Bus, but Northern British.
Yeah, it's great. Northern Ghibli.
Might be here a while, guys. Just
Oh no, I'm happy just to observe the arms.
bear with me on that one. I guess some of them are like pushing down to hold the train up.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, and some of them are
Yeah.
reaching and clawing through the dirt, looking for purchase.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's so scary.
Oh, I remember we have to have the trains pride slogan, which
Oh,
makes
yeah,
it
yeah,
even more
that's coming.
bewildering.
That's coming. That's coming.
I'm really sorry that I tried to push every designer to a more bewildering place. I have one instinct and I can't hold back.
Okay, right, good. Okay, so now we just need to work on those. I'm going to show my shame here that I can't actually remember which order the trans pride flag colours come in. I'm sure
Oh, no
someone
one can. It's an awful flag.
tell
Everyone hates
me.
it.
Oh, it's trans flag. I just can't remember which ones are the outer. I feel like it's white, then no, it's blue, then pink, then white. That shows what I know. How would this be as a livery? I don't think I'm going to actually think about that too hard because I could get.
Okay, I'm just going to recap some of the chat.
There is an idea that seems to be very popular and I think is doable because it involves some relatively simple shapes. But it does involve a character from Elden Ring.
Well, we're going to start off by saying Emma doesn't know what that is, but
That's fine.
Not necessarily a barrier.
There's a character from a video game called Iron Fist Alexander, and luckily for you, he's mostly a giant pot with a spindly pair of arms and a spindly pair of legs.
Okay, yeah. That sounds doable.
And the accompanying text is just "murder your boss."
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Shall I get you a reference image of this character so that
Oh yeah, that would be helpful. I was going to do that, but I'll finish off Train's Pride.
I'll try and find.
Oh, battery check also.
Oh, battery check, shit, yeah. 48%.
Great.
We are doing good. I say we're doing good. I mean, actually, I'm really upset about the situation with my battery because
Understandable.
it's not ideal. in life.
Oh, there's another one I missed. A turtle saying park life.
Oh, I caught that one. It never occurred to me to say it.
I guess I like the idea of a turtle. That's an animal we've not had yet. I think animals make good stickers.
Yeah.
Donna Haraway, I also agree. It would be nice to have something Donna Haraway related, but I can't think of anything. Oh, and we never... Oh, yeah. I think no Britney Spears, we decided too much going on to draw people.
I think it was one of those ones where I don't think I could do it justice in the time that we have. Although I do have the picture of Britney Spears in the original Hit Me Baby One More Time school outfit. I had an image in mind, but I don't think I mean, I think that's a masterpiece, frankly. I'm just going to go out there and say... right. One of my final works.
I think in general, chat, just drawing people is quite difficult. A lot of these ideas now are person doing something. We're getting a little bit into Jim will paint it territory.
I will say, I was going to say, for some people it's easy. Jim will paint it is the absolute master of this. If you don't know about Jim will paint it, I love him. But unfortunately, I do not reach his incredible heights. There was definitely something though that we had where I was like, I'm doing that next. I keep doing this.
Oh, I just remembered I had a list of ideas before from the chat gleaned from our Discord. I'll see if I can find it. I'm probably not going to be able to now, am I?
Just going to do a little safety save.
Yeah, that's fair. Would you like to see this pot guy? I think he...
Oh, yeah, show me the pot guy. That's what I was going to do.
It seems like the most iconic pose he does is with his arms folded, but I assume that's a little bit more tricky to get the folded arms than it would be for him to have his arms outstretched.
Hold on, I'm just going to move some windows to see. Where's this guy? Show me him.
Oh, I'm bringing him up. This is... Oh, God, that's way too big. This is him with his arms to his sides. He's sort of a big pot with these kind of...
He's good, isn't he? I can draw him.
He's a great little guy.
Yeah, if you want me to draw people, ideally make them people who are also objects. That,
yes.
That I can do. What's he doing? In the sticker?
Nothing. What do people want him to be doing? It was just saying...
There was definitely a suggestion that he was saying something or doing something.
Yeah, it is with the accompanying words, kill your boss. Or murder your boss. Sorry, murder your boss.
Yeah.
God, we've got loads of stuff coming through. Let me just
Sorry, most of those are mine. I put them all in the spirit of fairness, using the same system as everyone else, because I'm at my heart a Democrat.
Did they come from a different source? I think I missed a bit of something.
Oh, they've been gleaned from ideas. I keep a note when someone says something funny in the Discord.
Right.
I quite like my boss though. Just on the whole.
You'll have to make sure not to look at the sticker once you've made it.
Yeah, maybe that's the secret.
That's a nice pot.
Thank you. All thanks to that excellent reference image.
Do you want me to keep it on the screen?
Yeah, just for now.
Yeah.
Sorry to everyone who's having to look at the pot.
We like looking at the pot.
Can you just? I don't know if this is actually interesting to the audience, but can someone tell me a little bit more about the pot? Like,
so
what are his motivations? What's his?
I'd love to actually. So he is from a world where the death is no longer possible, and the guts of mighty champions and the bodies of champions are collected, coagulated, and stuffed into these ceremonial pots, which sometimes can form a gestalt consciousness and start walking around.
Whoa.
So it's... And I think this guy... I don't know what he wants, actually. I just know what... It took me long enough to understand what he was. I don't know what he wants.
Yeah, what's his motivation? Okay.
I think he wants to be a champion of some kind. I think he's actually made from the guts of great warriors, and he wants to be strong. I can't remember what he wants to do with being strong. I don't know what he wants that strength for.
Arms. Really like these.
Like future armor, brains and jars. Well, it's not like some one individual person dies and they go in a pot and then they're sort of preserved in that pot. It's like 20 people get pushed into a pot, and then they decompose into each other, and then one new identity comes out, and they go, "Hello, I'm Melinda. I'm now the Gestalt consciousness of all the people stuffed in the pot."
I've made his arms a lot weedier. He's much more of a beefcake in the picture that you've sent, but this is my first time drawing this character, so we'll take
I think
what we
he's a
get.
fun mixture of spindly and wide.
Yeah. One thing that me and AI do have in common is that we can't do hands.
I think you've licensed to add an amount of fingers that make you happy.
There we go. Nice. What was the phrase? Was it kill your employer? Murder your boss?
Yeah.
There's a song for anyone who likes rap music. There's a great rapper who is called Bus Driver, which is a great name for a rapper, and he has a song called Kill Your Employer, which is despite the fact that I actually like my employer, fairly frequently circling around in my head. So anyone who is a fan of that sentiment should check out that song.
I know it's one of mine, but we could also consider ACAB includes moderators, which is a slogan I'm quite fond of.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, how about ACAB includes me?
But I'm not a cop.
No, but it'll be being said by like a little ladybird
Oh.
with a truncheon.
You know what I'm thinking with this Murder Your Boss one? I just want to give him a really cute little face. I just can't resist. I'll do that in a moment.
Who is Mrs. Potts? Lots of people here, right? I'm learning about. Oh, the teapot from Fantasia.
Oh god, that film haunted me as a child.
Yeah, same.
Oh, is it from Fantasia or is it from Beauty and the Beast, this teapot?
Oh,
While we're on the subject of anthropomorphized pots,
Mm-hmm.
not sure how many
Do
living
people-
pots I've got in me.
Yeah, does anyone know of any other anthropomorphic pots?
the lamp. Oh, that's a lamp, I guess, but same.
A lamp's a
ballpark.
kind of pot. Wait, what lamp?
In Aladdin.
That lamp's not sentient, is it? That lamp's not alive?
Oh, I guess. No,
That lamp's
it's
just an object.
inhabited. Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
that's more like a house.
Anthropomorphic pots.
Bill and Ben the flower pot men, yeah, do they count as an
Oh yeah,
anthropomorphic pot?
yeah. 100%.
All right, yeah, fair enough. That's
Is that an
fiction's-
anthropomorphic pot or is that an outfit?
Yeah, is it more like a jumper?
Yeah.
But then as well, this guy here, he's not the pot, he's the guts. So maybe only
Oh.
Mrs. Potts counts.
True.
I know, the Kool-Aid thing.
Oh, the Kool-Aid
yeah,
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a big pot.
I actually love that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because that's deeply spooky, because presumably his liquid is his blood.
What's spooky about that then? I'm full of blood.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just not open at the top. If I fall over, my blood doesn't come out.
Yeah,
hopefully.
all right, yeah. If I was translucent, you could see my blood pushing around. You wouldn't
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
And also,
I've
if
got
when
a
you
nice-
lay down, it all slopped out.
Yeah, you died. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Do we have a mini concept? I've got a nice little space here. Not that the space is to dictate things too much, but
Yeah. Given the time, should we be working towards our last design? Do you think to close things off?
I really feel a Clippy one. But my suggestion was it looks like you're trying to organize a protest, but I think Clippy would be quick to draw.
Clippy would be quick to draw.
What do we want Clippy saying?
Do you want me to do a little scan over any other simple objects that we have in the list?
please do. Yeah, that would be good. I know
we
there
have-
was some-
We have quite literally the suggestion an easy object. We got Clippy, we got Mrs. Potts. I'm not a big fan of Mrs. Potts. we did the Pacer train. Dubai chocolate, but it's full of lies. A turtle, smoking park life. In Blob We Trust. I think that's about Mr. Blobby.
Mr. Blobby. Oh, I can do that. That doesn't even have to be the last one. I can do that in no time.
What's a good? I mean, the implicitly suggested caption is "In Blob We Trust," but given that we played Fast and Loose before,
I like In Blob We Trust.
Yeah.
I don't even need a reference image here.
And there's a lot of blob heads out there.
Yeah, this one's a winner. Maybe. Well, if it's a winner only if I can do it justice, which remains to be seen.
Do you think Mr. Blobby deserves justice?
Can Mr. Blobby meaningfully receive justice? Is Mr. Blobby someone with full personhood? I don't know. What is Mr. Blobby?
Like, what do you think Mr. Blobby could go to an adult prison? They'd need to go to some kind of like animal detention centre. Can Mr. Blobby go to adult prison?
Oh, does anyone remember off the top of their head what colour Mr. Blobby's bow tie is?
Oh, I'll look it up.
I feel like
you've got a new question for the Bone Show, Sean, instead of...
Mr. Blobby's bow tie is yellow with like a couple of primary coloured polka dots on there.
Should the caption for this be that question? Should Mr. Blobby go to adult prison?
Although the actual thing that ties it around his neck is white, if that's helpful.
Oh, I could have sworn it was... Where's the green detail? Maybe I don't know Mr. Blobby as well as I thought.
Sometimes it changes, but those two details, that the band is white, but the bow tie is primarily yellow, those seem pretty consistent.
God, you're right, aren't you? Wow.
Has everyone seen the Mr. Blobby Keeping Up Appearances crossover?
No.
They did it for Comic Relief.
The Jamiroquai Mr. Blobby one, though. That's good.
Nice.
Tell us your one.
Oh, there was a Comic Relief Keeping Up Appearances Mr. Blobby crossover where he comes round for tea, and obviously, you know, Hyacinth's trying to keep up appearances as per classic.
How many years ago do you think that happened now?
Oh, God. I think over 25.
Wow. We're getting there. Does Mr. Blobby have criminal responsibility? That's good. I think going to adult prison feels funny. Would Mr. Blobby go to adult prison? I think that's very good.
Is Mr. Blobby capable of premeditated anything? Are you aware of the abandoned Blobby land, if we're talking Blobby lore?
Yes.
Yeah. Has anyone been?
Oh.
Okay.
I would go, though.
Did we come to a conclusion about a Blobby slogan? Because I was just going to go with In Blob We Trust, but I feel like we can...
I'm happy with In Blob We Trust. As much as I was amused by the sentence, could Mr. Blobby go to adult prison? I think it's too long.
Maybe, because if you have the sticker on your laptop, you can then... It's an icebreaker. You know, you're sat with your laptop in public. There you go, isn't that funny? And then as an icebreaker, you can ask the person, would Mr. Blobby go to adult prison if he did a crime?
We've had a suggestion, the word chips spelled out in chips. My friend, my friend Liberty has a tattoo. I think it's one of my favourite tattoos that any of my friends have, which is a very stylized drawing of a woman with a bag of chips in one hand, and her other hand is comically long, reaching all the way over her head and all the way down to get a chip out of those chips.
That's
and
great.
I just think it's wonderful.
Oh, this typography is gonna get a little bit funny. Yeah, maybe I'll.
It's a
workshop this
blobby
one.
drawing.
Try.
I think people are going to be.
Sometimes, typography. I have a degree in typography, and sometimes it's still just doesn't happen naturally.
Well, we love it. We think
Good.
it benefits the design.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I was just. I mean, I can draw chips.
Is no one feeling clippy? I was hoping for a clippy, but it's fine if there's no immediate suggestions.
I'm not feeling clippy, but I don't know what I am feeling. I feel such a strong sense that now we've got to. This has to be the best design somehow, and I know that's self-defeating.
I know it's a lot of pressure. Yeah. I mean, as a partner for Gravy, I'm going to draw some chips.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can make of that what you will.
That's a nice end, actually. If we start on Gravy and finish on chips, and then I think the chips and the Gravy sticker together will be a great combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a wonderful end point.
Yeah.
Because chips is the great unifier.
Yeah.
It is. I always say that if you're having a gathering of people with challenging dietary requirements, chips is almost always going to be okay. Occasionally it's not, but it usually is.
Have you ever met anyone with a potato allergy? I don't think I have.
No.
Is there... I know there are people in like South Asian caste systems which can't have certain food groups, but do any of them exclude chips?
Don't think so. It's onions and it's allium family. It's onion, garlic.
But is there anyone who can't have chips?
I mean, there'll be someone, right? But like,
I've literally never heard of a chip allergy, and I've heard of a lot of allergies.
Existence.
I'll just ask directly: is there anyone who can't eat chips? I'll just put that into Bing.
There's a request for chip spice, but I don't know how you would graphically represent that.
Just a bunch of dots.
Oh, these are all American pages. I'll put what do they call them? Fries.
Oh yeah, they're thinking potato chips.
That's the one on Reddit saying I can't eat fries. This post has been deleted. Oh, they can't handle the oil. That's different.
Oh yeah, I mean you can always have too many chips if you've not had a good week.
I think sometimes fries specifically are dipped in flour or some kind
they're
too.
Different.
Are you going to write the word chips on this as well? Or?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Great.
These are some wonderful chips, by the way.
They're great.
Oh, thank you very much. I do consider it my specialism. It's not my first rodeo when it comes to drawing chips.
Chip Spice, the 6th Spice Girl, has come in from chat. But yes, I think... Are
we all Chip Spice fans?
I'm going to controversially say I don't know if I've ever had what we're talking about here exactly. I've put spice on my chips, but I don't know if it's been chip spice.
Chip spice is traditionally associated with the East Riding of Yorkshire. Although it's somewhat popular in America as well. It's a spice blend of like paprika, black pepper, onion powder, etc. That you get on. It
sounds delicious.
It's great. It's a great thing to have on chips and other stuff. I put in everything. I've got chip spice in my cupboard right now.
I had it when I lived in Leeds, but it was a very, very long time ago, and I don't remember. I don't remember it being enough for me to seek it out, but maybe I should revisit that decision.
I mean, I want to try it right now.
Oh,
okay, and then we're just gonna say chips.
Yeah.
Am I going to go contrasting? Yeah, I think I am for now.
What kind of font are you going to go for this?
Oh, that's the question, isn't it?
The temptation is to go really like sans serif blocky, but maybe it would suit like something ornate.
Yeah, let me just...
A Gothic font.
Yeah, I was literally thinking in a Gothic font, but...
Imagine getting fired because you put the murder your boss sticker on your work laptop.
Okay.
Chicken salt. Chicken salt's really similar to chip spice, Alice. More or less. Same family of condiments.
I feel like a fitting way to end this stream is for people to have to watch me painstakingly attempt to reproduce a Gothic font.
No, this is beautiful. This is... I'm sure everyone here would agree this is exactly why we tuned in.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is so much more ornate and Gothic than I ever could have hoped for.
Are you like, have you got a reference there?
I do got a reference, yeah.
What's this font called?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
New Old English, it looks
Yes. This is brilliant.
This
is streaming, someone says in chat, Emma.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay, good. Yeah, for context for everyone else in the chat, I have not watched many streams, and I have definitely not done a stream before, so I don't know what a stream is.
They're not often like this, but this is very good.
I mean, given a lot more time, I would be doing this a lot better, I think it's fair to say. I just want everyone to know that I am actually a professional and that...
Given the speed which you've made some incredible illustrations, no one here doubts that you are a professional. Like, I'm sure you're looking at this being like, but I could have done so much better.
I could have done so much better.
Yes, exactly. But what you have accomplished in the time you have is incredible.
Right, there we go. And we'll do a little revisit when I've just coloured in these chips letters. There we go. Right.
Yeah, put EHCSI in the chat for Emma has completely smashed it. And if you think Emma has completely smashed it, please put the acronym EHCSI in the chat, just so that Emma realises that is the consensus. There you go. Look at this. There's no arguing with that.
Well, I can't actually see the chat, but I'll trust that some people are saying that.
Oh,
Harry Hardy says that you can tattoo them.
I know. I am genuinely. I'm in the market for a new tattoo, so I am going to look these over afterwards and just see whether there's any that are gonna cut.
Chips is going to take you to the top. I think Chips is going to take you to the top. People will be walking past who've never thought about a tattoo in their life. If they see that on an A board as something they could get, you're going to tattoo everyone in small market towns with that.
This would be an amazing like stomach tattoo for like some kind of gangster who never has their shirt on.
Oh yeah. Also, you could optionally add chip spice if you want to, just with some dots. So
yeah. And if it's a tattoo, you can add chip spice by actually just pricking your own skin and letting the sores show through.
Okay, there we go. Right, so let's have a look at our.
What's our final battery level?
Let's just. I'm just going to do another quick safety save, just to make extra safe that this is okay. What is the battery level? The battery level is 37%.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay, right. So, here we are with the sticker collection. We have I really like this dog. I know that everyone wanted a rougher dog, but they're both good guys.
This is just making me laugh every time.
Yeah, I am pleased with that one. Yeah, good. Like that whale. Personal favourite there. And then we've got a little bit of that. I would simply not be a billionaire. Oh God, I spent so long on the fucking Delmio guy, didn't Oh yeah, that's a personal highlight as well. Good. Oh yeah.
Oh, brilliant. The arm train.
The arm train. And this guy. And yeah, all in all, I think that's a pretty successful evening's work.
That's huge.
I
Thanks,
can't believe that all this good.
Yeah. Wall-to-wall bangers. The hit rate is incredible.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. They actually don't, but that's yeah. Good. Well, thanks everyone. How does it end? Do I mic drop?
Yeah, we should probably do a bit of a shut. Yeah, you should probably walk off. So to recap, the reason we decided to do this stream is because we put a sticker tier in our new blog, which is gfsc.community. I'll maybe chuck it in chat. Basically, Geeks of Social Change has been through some changes recently, and as the result of society collapsing, we don't have any money. We've got a lot of really cool projects we want to keep running that we've not done a great job of communicating about, to be honest, because we've been kind of stuck in Funderland. So currently we're starting this new blog in an attempt to kind of like restart it as a genuine grassroots community paid for by direct subscriptions that can kind of do this work and kind of create an alternative to this tech hellscape we're living in. The three of us are all writing for it, along with a couple of other people. And yeah, so technically this is a reward. This is like a Patreon reward thing. If you go on the blog, you can subscribe to our newsletter. And if you can afford it, then you can set up a subscription. And I'll have to figure out how to get this out to the people who've already paid at some point, because I didn't think of that when I was setting it up. We should probably find a way so people can get it without having to get an annual subscription, but that's kind of the idea what's going on here. So if anyone wants to support us, please do, and hopefully we can do more fun stuff like this. And then at some point too, we're going to start making it a little more practical. Like we've got some things we want to build together that are, hopefully make some nice material changes to the world, but we're just trying to get up and running as a little collective of writers and authors and make it fun, which there isn't nearly enough of in politics nowadays. Is that a good summary? I feel like I didn't prepare for that very well.
I think that's a pretty good summary.
I think that's a pretty good summary. Sorry, I'm just going back in and making Blobby's spots more prominent.
Yeah, of course.
Good.
Thank you to everyone. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. I didn't really expect that anyone would come and spend their evening with me drawing, so...
This was actually lovely. I never realized quite what it's like being on the other side. It's funny, you don't think chat moves that fast when you're a viewer, but when you're on this end, it's like, oh my God, that's a lot of messages. And this is...
Yeah, it's a very particular plate to spin. Thank you to all of my lot and my regular viewers who came in and watched this.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone from our Discord who came.
And there will be more stuff on this channel. So if you hadn't already clicked follow, now is your chance to follow and see what comes up. To anyone who's familiar with Geeks of Social Change or not familiar with me, I also stream more regularly on Twitch. Things not a million miles away from this, and some stuff that is a million miles away from this. But if you are interested, I'm going to give myself a shout out because that's my prerogative. And yeah, Kim, is there anything else?
You can commission Emma to make stickers.
Yeah. Or commission all of us.
Things.
Yeah, and let us know if this is a thing we could do again. I don't think we've got another sticker stream in us, but we are. I think it'd be nice for us to make a regular stream. The hard part that I found with all political stuff I've done now is I want to make it easy enough I can do it without putting too much effort in. But I was also going to say, Sean, do you specifically want to do a shout out for your stream on Friday, which I think might be of interest because you've already written a blog about it?
Oh, yeah. On this Friday, I'll be doing the next installment of Dungeons and Democracy, which I will be altering again. That's the thing I did a recent post about, which is an attempt to make... it's an experiment in democracy, live, digital, functioning, but traditional democracy, allowing people to collectively try to navigate an old-fashioned, very simple Dungeons and Dragons dungeon, but they have to use the formalized democratic procedures of a trade union. Last time, it involved almost 50 minutes of ASMR of live reading of the Chilcott Report, rather than moving into the second room of the dungeon. So I don't have a lot of control over what happens, but it seems that people are enjoying it.
Perhaps one of these stickers should make it as an object into the photos.
Yes, that's possible. Yeah, that could be very good, actually. And here is Emma's website as well. Are our commissions open?
Yeah. Why
Then
not?
there you go. That's I'll pin that as well. If anyone's dying for a sticker, I don't know how anyone could want a sticker that wasn't already made here. I feel like we've made the entire gamut of human imagination here. But if you are desperate for something not available, commissions are open.
Cool.
I think that's everything. You happy?
Thank-
Thanks,
amazing.
everyone.
Thank you both for coming.
My
Yeah.
pleasure.
And,
See you
and
around,
thank-
guys.
Thanks to everyone for coming, but
Yeah.
specifically you two.
everyone.
thank you all for coming. Hopefully we'll see you all next time. Good night.